What's up everybody, Faldron Rowan here. I'm doing some more 7 Deadly Sins. If you haven't seen my first video, this is the side game that I'm playing. Having a lot of fun doing it. Right now you can hear my sweet tavern banjo music. If you don't like it, you're wrong. And today, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite combos. So originally I had set up a team centered around the green Estarossa, using his full counter and taunt ability, which is a lot of fun. But then I decided, why don't we throw 2 full counters in there? Now, so I threw in Boar Tavern Meliodas, the one you get for free. I threw in Deldry, and I threw in Estarossa. There's also Blue Elizabeth as well, because she's going to be helping, in case Deldry goes down, to remove debuffs and heal. So the big reason why this combo works, right? So Estarossa, his commandment is that anytime you use an ability that does damage, your attack stats go down. So you land a debuff on your allies and your enemies. Now with his unique, when allies enter a stance, it cleanses them of all their debuffs and gives them debuff immunity for 2 turns. This is why it's so important to have 2 counters, right? So with his own stance, he can clear his own debuff and gain that debuff immunity. So even though that'll do damage back to the enemy, it won't hurt him. And now the same thing with Boar Meliodas. Now why Deldry is important is because she has this ability which allows her to add taunt to someone else. So Meliodas' counter, how it's different from Estarossa's, is there's no taunt, right? So if they don't attack Meliodas, it's no good. But Deldry forces them to attack Meliodas. Now this isn't my most built up team by any stretch of the imagination, but I did want to show you kind of how the idea works. So I'm going to fly into a boss battle back in Chapter 1, just because it's going to be really low level and easy for me to handle. Just 1 second while I load in there and navigate. But yeah, I discovered this combo by accident, and it's really toxic to deal with. It's so annoying. Like, they can't hit who they want, and I just reflect all of their abilities back at them for more power. And this battle clip, so I'm recording this after I've done the battle, and this battle clip is a great example of the strengths and weaknesses of this. So obviously the big strength being that I choose who they hit, they don't get to choose, and then I get to reflect damage back. So here we go. So the first turn I'm going to set up, and I'm going to target Twigo and use Meliodas to attack. Now that's going to apply the debuff, right? And so now I'm also going to use Deldry to attack. Now you can't clear Deldry's debuff, but frankly you're not using Deldry to attack. You can use her on turn 1 just because it's free damage, so you might as well use it, right? After that you're going to want to use basically just her kiss ability, and then after you've countered, move your abilities around to make them stronger. So now Gilthunder goes in, he counters, he goes into the counter, and see, right there, oh yeah, I killed Twigo, but they get the debuff, and I have debuff immunity. So each time they attack me, they get weaker. Now I'm going to flip it around and do it with Meliodas so you can see what that looks like. So I'm going to attack here even though I have the debuff, just so that I get the stronger counter. And now I'm using Deldry's Kiss on Meliodas, so now they're taunted into his counter. So do some damage, get a second stack of the debuff, counter, clear my debuff, gain debuff immunity, and now he's going to be targeted. Sorry for the little stutters here, BlueStacks is struggling. But yeah, so now they go in, they attack, full counter. Easy kill, all my debuffs removed, and I'm debuff immune. So yeah, obviously these are super low level, and these characters, I don't even think they have equipment on them, or that they're built up. My Estarossa will be fully awakened tomorrow, but other than that, no one else. Oh, and my Meliodas is fully awakened. But yeah, so I didn't use the ultimate here, so I can show you the big weakness of this, which is, you'll see on Elizabeth's turn. So yeah, I've got the counter up. Now, they can't single target attack, but they could AoE. So that's probably the biggest weakness, right? Is that if they AoE, you don't really have a response. Single target, you control where they go, when they go. But if they spam AoE, you're kind of out of luck. But anyway, this is a fun combo if you want to check it out. I know it's kind of expensive to do because you only get one of these heroes for free, and you have to get the rest. But check it out. It's a lot of fun. I'll see you next time.